Technology allows fiction to seem like reality, and the internet allows for immediate dissemination of the information, a combination that can be an enemy of the truth.
News Channel 6 attorney David Hudson has worked with media companies for roughly 40 years. He has a 4-part test you can follow to decipher what's real in a fake news world.
It's tonight's News Channel 6 special report.
You are fake news. Fake news. Fake news. Fake news. Fake news.
It's fake news.
A topic championed by the president, but highlighted by politicians and celebrities alike.
Fake news.
Fake news.
Fake news.
We're just curious, in this social media world, how do you personally determine what is true from what is false?
Generally just don't listen to it. I mean, I don't do the social media. Really, I don't watch the news anymore.
I read stuff and then I try to figure out what it is that's right and what's wrong.
It's just hard to know what is the truth and what isn't, because it can look really real.
Video software like this shows how real false information can look.
You see, I would never say these things, but someone else would. Someone like Jordan Peele.
That's comedian Jordan Peele demonstrating potential deception.
Moving forward, we need to be more vigilant with what we trust from the internet.
So much of what crosses my computer is pure junk.
Attorney David Hudson specializes in media law and the First Amendment.
So how do you determine what you should ignore and what you should have confidence in?
He answers this question with a 4-part test. First, does the article identify the source of the information? Second, does the material come from an organization committed to factual information? Third, does the piece come from a group that has supervisors who edit content before publication? And finally, does the news come from an agency that is accountable for their mistakes?
They'll run a correction on the broadcast, but the trash that flows across the internet is not accountable to anybody.
Hudson says there is a distinct line between viral posts and established media outlets.
Our founding fathers were absolutely unanimous that a free press was necessary for our democracy to function. Any country that is a dictatorship or a tyranny has suppressed the media. You don't have free press. You don't have it in communist China. You don't have it in Putin's Russia. You don't have it in Iran. Any American politician who says that the press is the enemy of the people is dead wrong.
The term fake news, now so prevalent, it's a pop culture joke.
The fake news.
Fake news.
Real fake news, not fake news.
Welcome to the Fake News Awards.
How does something like that happen in our society?
Well, we've got a almost evenly divided populace, and they're too willing on each side just to accept catchphrase that's been used by their leaders. I have been representing newspapers and TV stations and radio stations for about 40 years. I have never encountered fake news where somebody like yourself made something up. If a reporter did do so, they'd be fired. Now, it may be unpopular to somebody what they report as news, but it's not fake. And if somebody who claims that something is reported is not accurate, then that's their obligation to put out what they think are the real facts. So this notion of fake news when you're a public official, it just means they've got some bad information on me and I don't like it. It's up to our readers and our citizens and our listeners to use their good judgment like the Founding Fathers wanted us to do. That's why we have free press in America.
And when it comes to media bias, Hudson says the best way to avoid it is stick to the actual news, dodge editorial or opinion sections, unless, of course, that's what you're looking for.